No joke today. I'm not Aubrey, and you're watching The Roar.
We're nominees for Kansas Teacher of the Year, and you're watching The Roar!
I'm not joined by Logan Hope. Logan, can you tell us about the Rock the Vote Committee and what's going on with it?
All right, so I'm here from the NHS Rock the Vote Committee, and what we focus on is civic engagement. So voter registration drive, you might have noticed that at lunch, things like that. Today I'm here to talk to you about the census. A lot of you heard about the census but don't really know what it's for. Not only does it divvy up our state representatives, but it's also really important in distributing funding for schools and roads, hospitals, things like that. So to make sure your household fills out the census this year, you should be getting notifications through mail, the internet, and in person. So just keep an eye out for that.
Okay, thank you, Logan. We had an amazing winter season this year, full of all kinds of sporting events. Here's the final sports recap before spring break. This will be the last recap of an amazing winter season today. Starting after spring break, the spring sports recap will start up. Starting off, last Friday, boys and girls bowling traveled to Wichita to compete in the Kansas State Bowling Tournament. Both teams performed really well, with boys putting up a total score of 3,224 pins, placing 12th, and girls scoring 2,523 pins, placing 8th. To round out our winter season, on Saturday, girls basketball competed in the second round of the sub-state tournament against DeSoto. The team fell 45-34, finishing the season 15-7, but had one of the best records in school history. That's all for sports today. See you all after break. Congrats on the great seasons. Going along with the great seasons, we here at The Roar took a look into the traditions these teams have during the season.
Last year we did a segment on fall sports traditions. This year we're going to a segment with Joey Barber about winter sports traditions.
On the boys swim team, we have a good amount of traditions. One being our coach is always looking fresh in a nice pair of pants. Two, we always have the best fruit snacks, undeniably, Mott's, and always the hoo-ha chant. And if it's a home meet, captain's giving a motivational speech in the locker room.
Swimming has a couple more interesting traditions than other sports, like the basketball team, for instance.
Some of the traditions that we have are we listen to music and then we pray before we're about to go out and warm up.
Some of the traditions the girls team has are on days we don't have school, we go to IHOP for team breakfast. So, yeah.
And we can't forget about our wrestling team, whose traditions keep them funky fresh.
The only real traditions that the wrestling team has are like after each tournament we go out to eat, and usually it's like we've been going to like Kansas City and stuff, just going to get food, you know.
This has been Philip Sheehan
And Joey Barber.
reporting for The Roar.
Oh yeah! We really do have all kinds of traditions here at LHS that we don't even know about. Spring sports kicked off practice last week, and the girls swim team has their red and white scrimmage tonight at 4, so make sure to go out and give your support. We do often discuss a lot of sports here on The Roar, but did you know we have many other opportunities to get students involved, including esports?
Last Friday, Nathan Spickelmeyer and the Esports Club hosted a Smash Brothers tournament in the high school library. Just shy of 20 students participated in a bracket-style tournament to determine the ultimate Smash Brothers champion of Lansing High School. After several hours of back-and-forth competition, Colin Wilson came out victorious after defeating Michael Thomas, who took second place, and Jacob Dowdy, who took third. This was Colin's first time to claim the throne after coming in second place the last 4 times. Everyone involved enjoyed the opportunity to showcase their gaming skills against their peers. The next esports tournament will be held sometime in April, so make sure to keep your eyes open for information coming your way. To learn more about esports and everything they do, make sure to talk to Miss Bone.
Geez, I really wouldn't be able to do that. Video games are not my specialty. Last week, teachers from around the state who are nominees for the Kansas Teacher of the Year Award visited Lansing, and we decided to turn them into broadcasting students for today.
High schoolers used to scare me, but you guys are pretty cool.
I have never done anything really with broadcasting, so I was excited to see, what parts there were to it.
I am
so impressed with the way it was ran. It's positive, it's fluid. You guys are confident in your roles. I would probably want to be the teleprompter person and the countdown person. That seemed a little more my speed.
I liked working the controls. At first, when Brian was telling me, like, okay, do this, then you do this, then you do this, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to remember all of this. But he was a really good teacher and helped kind of talk through all of it.
The content that I was seeing that was being shared and, the way that it can reach a large population.
But first thing that is clear and evident is the enthusiasm you all have. Your teacher's enthusiastic, you guys are enthusiastic and confident and excited about what you're doing. So it makes us, I felt like, yeah, I want to know what they're doing. I want to be a part of it.
If you want to give broadcasting a shot, make sure to enroll in AV Fundamentals next year so you can join the Roar the following semester. You won't regret it. Our own woodworking teacher, Mr. Rosario, was the Lansing High School Teacher of the Month. He does an amazing job teaching our woodworking classes and provides a great hands-on experience in his class. If you're interested in woodworking or drafting, make sure to enroll in his class for next semester. Prom is right around the corner, and tickets go on sale the Tuesday after spring break. They are $40 for a couple and $25 for an individual. Remember, you need your own personal ID to get onto the fort. That's all for today. Enjoy your spring break.